What is up, guys? This is GeekFreak01, aka Vinny, and today I am back with a brand new video. And today we're going to be discussing something a little bit more exciting, since Marvel's Cosmic Invasion is right around the corner for the end of the holiday season, and I figured why not discuss about the upcoming games, since we are about a couple more months away until the official release of the game. But we're going to be discussing about what the plot of the game is, what the roster is going to be, or speculating the roster. But anyways, let's get right into it. If you head over to the Dotemu website, though, it actually gives you full details of what consoles it's going to be on. A cosmic battle awaits. Choose between 15 Marvel heroes in this frantic action beat-em-up to fight against the deadly annihilation wave threatening the galaxy. From New York to the depths of the negative zone, the future of the Marvel universe will be fought across the stars. The cosmos must fall so that I might live, so swears Annihilus, the living death that walks. And an unprecedented attack is launched across the galaxy. All life hangs in the balance of the universe. Nova, Spider-Man, Wolverine, Phi-Level, Captain America, and many more heroes, both Earthborn and Cosmic, will join forces in a star-spanning brawling adventure across the deadly annihilation wave. And according to the website, apparently it's going to be on Xbox Series X and S, PlayStation 4 and 5, and Nintendo Switch and PC. But I'm not entirely sure if it'll be on Xbox One or on the Xbox Game Pass, similar to how TMNT Shredder's Revenge was originally on Game Pass as a day one. But I could be wrong, but that would be really cool. And now we're going to get into the rosters. So the last 7 characters that I think are going to be revealed. We already got Spider-Man, Nova, Phi-Level, Captain America, Storm, Wolverine. Well, who could possibly be the first character on the 8th part of the roster? Well, at number 1, I have Iron Man. Iron Man seems like he's pretty obviously going to come back though, but it would be really nice to see his Marvel 2 sprite be remade completely from the ground up, similar to Cap's and Wolverine's and Spider-Man's. Like, Phi-Level and Nova are completely new in sprite form because I don't think they ever had that kind of look before. But seeing it with the other characters like Iron Man would be really dope to see, like his repulsor blasters, his unibeam, everything. Like something that they could do, you know? And then at number 2, I have the Incredible Hulk. Now, Hulk is also a very vital part of the Marvel vs. Capcom games and always has been. I think he's been pretty much been around since Marvel Superheroes vs. Street Fighter. And it would be really nice to see another sprite be remade from the ground up, where you could literally see Gamma Charge, Gamma Crush, and all these other moves that Hulk has previously had in other sprite formats of games. Now, the third character I think is going to be a little bit more of a biased, but a little bit more of an obscure character. I think instead of Thor coming back, I would rather have Beta Ray Bill. Now, Beta Ray Bill is a very obscure character from Thor comics, but he is good buddies with Thor, has wielded Mjolnir and Stormbreaker, and is basically a cosmic level threat. So in my opinion, if you're going to add certain characters that are cosmic level beings, I would suggest maybe Beta Ray Bill at some point, because I think it would be really interesting to follow a character like that and even play a character like that with such a unique looking design and art style, you know? And coming at number 4 is another cosmic level entity that is from basically the realm of Mephisto, and that is Ghost Rider. Now, Ghost Rider I think would be really cool to see in sprite format because, number 1, he has been in Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. He has not only been in Marvel Infinite, but those are the only 2 games that he was respectfully in outside of the other 2. But I think it would be really cool to animate his Hell Cycle, the Chain Whips, the Hellfire, maybe do a Penance Stare as a super move. Like, that would be really sick, though. You know, get Ghost Rider in alongside with Beta Ray Bill. That would be absolutely fire. Now, coming up at number 5 is a little bit more X-Men characters later down the line. So now, not only that we got Wolverine and Storm in the mix, I figured why not add 2 other X-Men characters in the mix. And the first one I'm going to be adding is Psylocke. Now, Psylocke has also been part of the Marvel vs. Capcom franchise for quite some time now, and she's been remade. Well, hopefully she does get a sprite remade later down in the future if she ever shows up, but I feel like that's going to be one of the few X-Men characters they are choosing rather than the other ones that are mainstream, because they're choosing the more obscure X-Men and then the more popular other side of those characters. So why not add Psylocke? Now, coming at number 6 is another X-Men character that I had in mind, and I really hope they don't leave him out of this one. Cyclops, aka Scott Summers, aka the leader of the X-Men. Now, in my opinion, it would be really sick to see him do his optic blast and his unibeam stuff. Not really unibeam, but you get what I mean. The dude shoots lasers out of his like little glasses that he uses. And honestly, Cyclops has always been a really cool character, even though the movies have kind of ruined him too much. But I'm glad Scott Summers is back in business in X-Men 97, and we get to see him kick ass more in X-Men 97 and other Marvel future titles. So if you all have Cyclops in this game, I'm playing him day one. And coming at the very last character for the roster of Marvel Cosmic Invasion. Now, we don't really have much villains on this roster, so I picked a lot of heroes, but I think one villain that would stand out really tremendously out of the bunch would be Doctor Doom. And honestly, Doctor Doom has also been part of these games for a really long time too, and I figured why not remake his sprite and give him some crazy moves, give him his photon array, molecular shield, hidden missiles, everything you can think of in his moveset from the older games. It would be absolutely phenomenal to literally see Doctor Doom throw hands with cosmic entities and all sorts of other heroes and villains in the mix, and it would be awesome. So yeah, I'd pick Doctor Doom because he's a very underrated villain, but he will get more time in the movies, so thankfully. And I think that wraps it up for about this video, though. I think about now that Marvel Cosmic Invasion being on the way, there's a good chance that the roster is going to be really fun, and I'm going to give it a shot, and I hope it turns out really fun, because Dotemu really knows how to put a lot of love, thought, care, blood, sweat, and tears into their indie games, and hopefully so, this game will be selling well enough, and the roster is going to be great. And hopefully so, later down the line we get DLC, where we can add some villains and other heroes later down the line, unless if it sells really well. But yeah, I think that's about it for this video. What are your guys' thoughts on Marvel Cosmic Invasion? Who do you think is going to be part of the roster? If so, let me know down below. And yeah, that's about it. See ya.